Well, it's Sunday, another brisk day out here. Yesterday, thanks again to Chris and Sean coming out, got a little bit of work done. Got these 2x8s all trimmed down and cut to fit in on there. Got that one piece of trim on there. And then got the peak of this one filled in where the gable vent was. Can't really see it, but filled in a big triangle up there. And then started working on getting the tie back on and got over to the roof of the breezeway here and realized like there was an issue with them being able to finalize the roof shingles where this breezeway is not being done at the same time. So we ended up cutting out a section of roof. And I'll drop a board up in there or something. I'll probably drop a piece of plywood down in there as like a sled and then just staple a top down in there right now just to keep the rain and the snow out, because we got rain coming in a couple hours, so got to deal with that. Handful of things I want to deal with before the rain gets here, that being a big one of them. I did get some new car covers for the Caddy and the Jeep, and I would love to do a little more yard cleanup over here. Got some straggler stuff over here I want to get out, and probably move that old doghouse that's just inviting mice to be around, so I'll probably grab that. I don't know if I'll break it up and get it in the dumpster or just put it further away right now. And if I could scoop up a bunch of this brush and get that moved, that would be huge. We'll just see how long the rain holds off and how heavy it comes in. If it's not coming in too heavy, I'll keep going, but Mother Nature will decide on that. And I got all the plywood I got late last night, so I'll get that loaded into the house because I do want to start getting that back wall sheathed up now, and yeah, and so on. So yeah, and then out front here there's some sticks and stuff here, and then those other trees I want to trim down the sides of them. So let's just see where today brings us. It's all kind of a priority. And then the other thing, that black trailer over there, I would love to get that back over and into this driveway and backed up in there, but I got a bunch of cleanup over there from the trees coming down also before that can go over there. So I'm gonna stop by unloading the plywood because I don't want that to get saturated, and then just see where today takes me. Sorry. Anyway, we'll check in a little while and let's see what happens. Oh, that wasn't very fun with a bum knee right now. Carrying those up all the different things, turning around inside, because that one's a little more than a normal step in there. So, and I typically lead with my right leg all the time. That's my strong leg. That's the one that's messed up. So now I'm leading with my left leg, stepping up and lifting myself up with all the plywood. Oh well, we're getting it done though. That's all that matters. Oh, bought a cheap car cover for it, and it's probably about listed as being 10 inches longer than the Jeep is, and about 2 inches narrower than the Jeep is. So those should offset each other, and you should have plenty of room. And the height's only supposed to be off by like 4 or 5 inches, and it won't come down by about 1.5 feet. It won't even reach the bumpers, and right there it's pulled totally tight. Oh, that's what I get for buying a cheap car cover. See if I can return it and get the next size up and see what happens. Next size up will probably be big enough for me to cover my camper. There's probably no middle ground. But I did buy one 3 sizes up for the Caddy. Oh boy, let's see what happens. And this one was listed at 2 inches too short. Likewise, not over the front bumper. It can't even get close to the fins. It's probably about 2 feet too short lengthwise, and it was the right width. So I figured I'd probably have a little bit of a chance with a little stretch in it at 2 inches, but they're definitely not advertised at all. My ex got one that looked similar to this a few years back, and it was way too big for the car she got, like 2 feet too long. It looked like the thing had a fully loaded diaper hanging off the back of it, and you had to bunch it all up, tie it together, and everything else. So I wanted to make sure I ordered the right size one. I may keep this one because they don't list one this big. I'll look tonight, see if there's a better deal on something. I mean, a bigger option on something that's still a good deal. But at least this will keep the water out of the interior, because there are bolt holes in the roof, and the windows don't line up good, so I'm sure water's going to get in that way. So this will protect the main things that I want to keep the water out of. Water and snow is not going to hurt the body of it. So I may keep this one. We'll see what I find tonight. Let's get back to some work. It's already starting to snow a little bit. We're supposed to get rain today, but the temperature feels like snow. So let's see what we can do. All right, so looks like the rain's starting to start already a little bit, but it's cold, so it's kind of coming down as like sleet where it's supposed to be rain, but it's cold, so it might change over to snow. I have no idea. But I got that back part of the roof kind of patched over for now. Dock covers on the cars, some stuff around the yard cleared up, and whatnot. Just stuff I don't want to get frozen to the ground and snowed in and whatnot. So right now I'm going to work on clearing all the rest of those chunks of tree and everything else that are along that second driveway, and just see if I can at least get those moved and some of the brush moved over there, so I'm ready to put that trailer over there either today or tomorrow. Today, sooner the better, because that driveway gets a little sloppy when it gets wet. So if I get a bunch of rain today, tomorrow, it might not be passable with that heavy trailer. So let's see what I do. Oh boy. Well, that's a payload and a half, and I gotta weave through a bunch of trees and stuff like that, so hopefully those vines and branches don't catch and pull off the whole batch. So I'm gonna go try and get that dumped out back and Can't really tell too much, but it is raining right now, and we'll just keep pushing through, see what we can get done. Well, rain's been off and on, and it's picking up more now. But got another huge payload. The last one, I couldn't even see where I was going. Luckily, I'd made that pass a bunch of times yesterday with other stuff, so I knew where I was going, and put down all the vines. And I found more of the decrepit outbuilding number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I don't know, 39. Let's see if this one will stay on the bucket on the way out. Did I tell you? The forks with that piece of plywood on there is definitely helping out. Although I do really wish that I had a grapple bucket. I had looked at a handful of them and never pulled the trigger on one. But that would be so nice to just pull up to all this stuff, just grapple it, pull it out, push back in, grapple more. It would be nice, because then it would be crushing it down to a smaller amount also, and locking it on. You can just go full speed back and forth. Well, let's work with what we got. Or as my friend's dad used to say, play with what your issue. All right, so I don't know how well the lens is showing. Rain all over my phone here. But I got all this cleared back here. Starting to put a dent in this pile of dirt here that I do want to get all moved back there. But the rain's getting a little bit heavier and the driveway's starting to get a little soupy. So right now I think it's my chance to get the other trailer hooked up and see if I can get it in the driveway. If I can at least get the truck and trailer lined up in the driveway up top, then I know I can get the rest of the way wherever I have to go. Then I can leave it out of the way here and start working more with this pile of dirt right here. So wish me luck, because I live on a turn over here and I got to pull up on the wrong side of the road and then back in, and hopefully people don't come ripping around the corner. Wish me luck. I don't like doing that one. All right, it's in the second driveway. It was a little hairy, not gonna lie. It is already getting slimy over there and over there where I had it. So I'm going to leave it there. It's up on the incline. So worst case scenario is it'll land in this low area here if I can't get enough traction to push it up and into that back higher area I want to put it. Not the end of the world if it sits here for the winter. It is what it is. Back there would be absolutely ideal. But we'll see what happens. And in the meantime, I'm going to set up the camera in the only area over here that I have with no rain, because this thing is getting saturated. And I'm going to work on clearing more of this until that driveway gets a little too slimy. And then I'm just going to give up. I'm probably shooting myself in the foot by running the tractor back and forth over that part of the driveway. And that's probably going to ruin my traction to be able to get the trailer back there. But I'm trying to make progress wherever I can make progress at the moment. All this has to be made progress, and a lot of this is clearing way for that, but then also just environment, like making the environment feel better every day. So it's all worth it. Let me get back to it. That is enough of that for today. I'm thoroughly drenched, freezing cold, and I didn't bother moving the truck and trailer, because over there where I have to move it, running back and forth with the tractor, and it's like driving around on grease with the tractor in four-wheel drive. So hopefully that'll dry out by the end of the day tomorrow, and I can get that in place. If not, it is what it is. Shame on me for not getting it done sooner. But yeah, this whole area over here is now a thorough mud pit, and I'm pretty sure the time lapse went pretty much black at the end. But that huge mound of dirt is all gone now, and this is just all disturbed shakaka. Bunch of the debris is moved over there, and yeah, tomorrow I'll work on this last little bit of stuff over here and whatnot. So yeah, we'll see what tomorrow brings. And like I said, I am thoroughly drenched, thoroughly done. I hope you guys had a much drier day than I did, and wish me luck for a dry, slightly warmer day tomorrow. You know what they say, wish in one hand and something in the other. See which one fills up first. Anyway, you guys have a good night. Thanks for checking in and watching. I appreciate it. And have a good night.